Hi everyone and Happy New Year if there's so much fireworks in this country. Happy New Year if it is already the new year in your country. Oh yeah, I'm showing off my many colors. I got some goodies from Kenya. One of my daughters, Eunice Naiperia, one of my kids. When I say one of my kids, is one of the children I teach, mentor, anyone who calls me big sis or mom. Uh, she makes these and I'm selling them to promote her because I am all about youth empowerment. I was hoping I'd have the t-shirt and hoodie by now. My aunt came with them from Kenya. I am buying Kenya to promote Kenya. It's buying Kenya to build Kenya. Jesus. I'm sorry. I did not also mean to start the year by using his name in vain. So, why am I posting? Because guess what? I have 69 videos up. 69 videos. 69 was a very good year. But yes. And then, have you noticed that my hair looks different? Of course, you've noticed. Some of you are here, like, every video, and I appreciate you. And this is actually an appreciation video. An appreciation. I want to appreciate myself. My mom says appreciate, and I keep arguing with her and telling her, no, imagine it's not. I refuse. And even if it is, you're wrong. So, I would like to appreciate all of you who've taken the time to watch my videos, who've shared them with people, who've written me personally and said, hey, I'm always learning on your channel. There's 30 of us, 30 people subscribed, and quite a number of you actually engage with me, either in real life or in the comment section. Now I know the comments are not many, but it's fine. I'm just happy that now my life is not moderating YouTube videos and not moderating YouTube videos, moderating comments. Moderation is on WordPress. As you have gathered, I did a lot of social media work for myself. But that's my laptop. It landed on my yoga mat. It's a MacBook Pro. I'm not even tempted to check on it because it landed on house shuhe. Like so it's landed on a really good surface. Oh my goodness. I am so grateful for that because who wants to start January after clearing off most of her debts with more debt? So you guys can hear the blast in the background, right? That is fireworks. Those are fireworks. It is fireworks. They are fireworks. It's fireworks, and it's been like this from about 6 p.m. So before we clock midnight in Germany, because it is 11:14, and sometimes the videos take up to 15 minutes to, no, 10 minutes or less to load. I just wanted to say thank you. And I also wanted to celebrate, to share with you what it's like to celebrate the new year as an adult. Do you know what I spent the day doing? I slept in this morning because I went to bed at 6 a.m. I'd like to sit here and sound like, oh yeah, I went to bed at 6 a.m. because I was just working. I do get quite a bit of work done at night because I have trouble sleeping. I'm an insomniac. And the insomnia gets aggravated by the sun setting at 4:30 p.m. because my body and brain grow up in Africa. So this is strange to me. I know it's my third winter, but I have accepted that I will probably not get over this. What have I been doing? I've been staying up, attempting to read, and failing miserably. Journaling is not working, but for some reason I'm able to write stuff on my whiteboard. Can you see? Did you see the whiteboard? We will find out in the video. I'm spending a lot of time on my yoga mat. I stretch here quite a bit, which is why it's right next to my bed, and the heater is right next to the window. And I love the window because I like to look out the window. That's how I think. That's how my brain does things. And now I am thinking of moving my bed back that way. But I think I'll be changing up the space every season. Look at me setting roots. I had a discussion with a friend this evening. We had dinner and they told me, Sharon, I'm glad you're settled. By now, he's always firing shots at me. because we're good friends, and he's like, yeah, by now you'd have moved to like three different cities. I bit my tongue because I was like, yeah, I was thinking of either going back to Leipzig or moving to Dresden because it looks really beautiful, and I read that it's a really nice city. But the person who wrote the article is a white person, so I'm like, yeah, maybe I should find out first. And a black person had actually told me Dresden might not be for you if um, you speak so strongly about feeling black. So, Wachanibaki Berlin, please let me remain in Berlin. So, I went to check out an apartment today, and which I am hoping I get a cleaning job for that apartment soon. And then what else? I did my hair. Guys, I did my hair myself, like while watching it has I applied castor oil. Like this is all me, like this small bit up to where the lamp is. Let me look for a nicer one. But yeah, I did my hair myself. Initially I intended to just repair the front parts because I know I'll be taking like professional pictures or serious pictures for like my social media and stuff like that. And my CV, and I have a really good picture which my ex took on his iPhone, and because, as my uncle put it, iPhone is to blame for most of the problems we have in the world and the wars. He's in humanitarian work, so he knows what he's saying, and he's white, and he says that, and I'm like, yeah. So we buy Samsung. He and I are very strong on that. We are buying Samsung because we stand with the Congo, we stand with Africa. He's worked in Africa for many years, and his favorite dishes are actually Somali dishes because he worked in Somalia as well. So like he's one of those white people who, when white press is saying, "Oh, we are issuing travel restrictions, oh no, travel warnings about country X Y Z," he's packing his bags to go there. He's like, "Psh, guess the flights are cheaper now." Like he's very one of us. Um, what's the other thing I wanted to say? I'm just randomly capturing some of my reflections from 2024. Parenting is an intentional exercise. I love parenting. I love being an auntie. Um, you guys remember there's a video I did where I was saying that my daughter Tina was telling me that she wants to go fencing, and as a rule of mine, my child will want for nothing if I have the money for it. If I don't, I'll be honest enough to let them know. So for instance, when I didn't go in July, I actually had to tell all my babies, the younger ones. The older ones understood very quickly. I was like, guys, I don't have a job, or I just got this job so I can't travel and stuff like that. And then after that, it was bills because I had committed myself to some things. So, how did I spend my day? It's been the past week has been very reflective. Someone very dear to me, someone who's like a sister to me, lost a parent, and it's been rough. And um, I thought the grieving process would go a certain way, like I'd be on fix it mode, and then they happen to have a very close girlfriend present with them at this time, spending at the house with them, and so I felt very helpless. Look at me making this about myself, but then it's and she sent me a message because she knows me, and she said that she felt my love for her all the way from here, and that so and so is here with me. And I was like, oh, if she's there, because I know this is a very close friend of hers. And I'm like, oh, if she's there and she's handling everything with you and spending the days with you, then I'm just glad. Then, of course, now, just checking up on the kids, because kids, I don't know, like registering grief is hard. And my daughter had also gotten attached to this family because I share my family with my family. Like my daughter has met and interacted with a lot of my girlfriends, and so she's been able to visit, and it's been nice. It's been nice knowing that I may not be there, but a piece of me is there. And that's my chosen family. I've learned the beauty of investing in your chosen family, and this is why we women are living very, very long, and which is why the loneliness pandemic is really hitting men. Because for us, we can be honest about the dark things and the bright things. And I would encourage men to do the same. Like, please stop making your girlfriends your mothers and your therapists. Just pay an actual therapist. There's a wage gap. You guys make more than we do for the same qualification. So why don't you just use that money for more than alcohol? And I know it's not as easy considering there are very few male therapists. Two, society has not allowed men from, and I remember listening to a therapist say this, which was so sad to hear, from a certain age when men become boys, whether it's after the rite of passage in most African countries, that's circumcision, or a certain age, your voice breaks, you go through a growth spurt, you stop getting hugs. And it hit me, and I'm like, oh my gosh, did I stop hugging my nephews? Did I stop hugging them when they grew taller? Like, I remember I kept wanting to reach up to them and go like, how dare you grow taller than me? I changed your diapers. But then I know I did treat them differently. And it just made me reflect and reach out to them and go like, how are my babies? I still call my cousin, I should stop saying baby cousin. Like I call Spencer Spency, and then I call Mandela Nemo because of Finding Nemo. Because I remember watching that around the time when he was a kid, and we watched it together, and I kept calling him Nemo, and I decided that was his nickname. um I miss my kids. I miss my kids, but I'm grateful that we live in a time where we have the internet and I can talk to them on phone. I can do video calls with them. I miss Rashid. I was there when he was a few days, weeks old, and he used to fall asleep on my chest. And oh my God, I'm getting emotional as I say this. And now he's a 3-year old. And the thing about living abroad is that you miss out on this stuff. Missed out on his first words. But now I see him on video calls and he's staring at me, and I see a lot of the same baby with the beautiful cheeks, and now he can say colors and he can say hello and say goodnight and he waves. Wow. And I see Rahma, and she's grown taller, and I chat with her mom, my sister Naima. Ah man, I miss home. I do miss home. But I'm also really excited because this is the first winter I have like genuinely taken time off to be in my own company and enjoyed it like I used to do when I was single. So singlehood has always been awesome for me. Being in a relationship was easier for me long distance. We are addressing that in therapy. But and I had also said, oh God, never again with men. My therapist still believes that there's hope for me. I don't know why she tries, but you know what? Let's see. I just told her I may as well just date women, right? And she's very pro LGBTQ plus, and she's like, if you liked women, I think you've been in Germany how long? By now you would have gone through, your whether it's the experimentation phase or whatever, but you've just been gravitating towards men. She challenges me like that. But I can't wait to see her again. She's on holiday. I can't wait to see her again. I can't wait for us to resume sessions because we're working through some stuff. And I've been talking to my friends, my lady friends, a lot about attachment styles and healing and recovering from breadcrumbing and learning how to also just ask for the things that we want. So I'm there. I'm on the healing journey. There's no destination other than in heaven. Like literally, there's just that destination is not here. There's no healed, but there is making progress every day and then falling back and then getting back up again. And that's the story of life. Do you know why I'm dressed? Other than to show this off and market it. If you're in Berlin or anywhere in Germany, I will make sure you get it. Yeah, I'm selling these wares. They're really nice. There's the other one. There was one on my foot. I've removed it. But I also have this beautiful anklet. And I've made friends in Berlin and I love it. I have plans to travel in the new year. I'm so excited about that. I'm excited about getting my business start registered in Germany. I didn't register it in Kenya because I knew, yeah, tax issues. Yeah, I just knew. I had foreseen it. And then, what's the other thing? I spent the day doing what? I also have been binge watching this series that's making me question things, The Rookie. And turns out very many people like this series, Officer Nolan, and the other one who's like emotionally unavailable and a tough person. Now, I used to find that very attractive. I still do. But then I also find incredibly attractive um, men who are actually emotionally available and like to talk about their feelings and things like that. Look at me. Look. But I also have decided that 2025 is my year for focusing on work and building my social capital. So we want to make that money because I have plans to travel with my girlfriends. Some of them are coming to visit me here, and then I am going to visit some of them elsewhere. Hopefully, everything goes well and I have a house of my own soon. I need a job for that. I've applied for a research assistant job in London. This is me putting it out there because I'm like, forget jinxing it. Just you've shared your failures and your successes with these people. Celebrate with them. Like just put it out there so that you all can ask me. So did the job come through? We did a tender for something with JZ. We didn't hear back, so I guess we don't know. But we're also waiting for January to just see. I'm giving job applications a break to focus on registering my business and getting clients. Someone's working on my LinkedIn. He literally called me today and said, "Yeah, that picture looks too playful, like your headshot." I'm like, I know. It's because the feedback I'd gotten in Kenya is that I sound really smart, and smart intimidating, not smart like I could pay you to teach me things. I feel like if I pay you, you will make me feel stupid, kind of smart. And so I did a playful picture and it took, like, people liked it back home, but LinkedIn is such a different landscape. It's such a Ninio measuring contest. I'm not going to say what I mean by Ninio, but all the adults in the room understood. And I'm like, but why do we need to do that? Yeah. So, anyways, I'm working on my profile. My website is still half baked and it's fine. Like, there's no pressure. I've told my child, please, no, go watch a movie. Stop thinking about school. Stop thinking about projects you need to get done. You're 24. Calm down. Just bring it here a notch. And I'm also learning, and parenting teaches you this, that kids learn by example. So if you show them that you listen to your body and you are dressed to go out, but then you decided, man, it's -3 degrees outside. I was outside for like all of a few minutes while walking into this apartment, and then we were inside and then stepped out. I was like, no, I am going nowhere. Like if it were a nice, cozy coffee shop and there's no loud music, and I'm also keeping off alcohol, by the way. I would go, but then, mm-mm, mm-mm. So I was dropped home and I got into the house and I was like, "Whew, thank you, Jesus." And I came to the heater. It's been a very reflective couple of weeks. I've spent a lot of time in my company and I have appreciated the gift of silence and the gift of just sitting still and the gift of making progress slowly, aka my master's is not ending because of one thesis. But it's fine because I am giving myself, there's a thing I did with a paper that bothered me. I gave myself the target of, was it 1 page per day? And so every single day I told myself, like, every day you have to type out a page, and that really helped. So now I'm doing like 2 pages for the month of January so that I can submit it before the semester ends. Because if I don't do that, I don't know how I'll get this thesis done. And it's not that I don't have more than 1 page already. It's just I haven't put like the thoughts together. And there's a part of me that thinks I might actually have to pay someone to help coach me on the writing, like with the guidance, so that I just get this out of the way. So what happens if I get the London job? I'll be like, I'll get it. I'm getting my thesis like handed in at the end of the month. I just need to clean it up because I have perfectionist tendencies. Then I will get it done, because ADHD and the panic of, oh my God, I have a deadline. My job has said I have to be on a different visa in like 2 weeks if I'm to get this. You guys don't know, do you? The power of deadlines. But I am still working on it. It does keep me up. It's insomnia that keeps me up and low melatonin, but yeah. I'm taking my multivitamins. They're here in the drawer next to me. I'm eating snacks. I'm eating food. I eat vegetables. I eat fruit. They're up there on the tables because for me, it's out of sight, out of mind. If I don't see them, I will not eat them. The foods that are hidden at the back of the fridge go bad or stay in the freezer for years and years. Same thing with the clothes. So I'm learning how to also dress up. Like, it's a thing I've been doing lately. I shower and I dress up in the house to stay in the house, and it changes my mood. I used to think when Chelsea of the Financial Diet said that, she was just saying things. And I know many bloggers and people like that have talked about this, especially after COVID, like shower and get dressed even if you're not going anywhere, and especially if you work from home. And I was like, please. And it's true. So yeah, I'm in my tights and the outfit I was planning to go out in because I was going to go dance. I've done so much dancing in my kitchen, my knees hurt. I'm good. I know someone who will make so many jokes about my knees hurting, but it's fine. I am 37. I have accepted. I take omega-3 on the daily. So just laugh at me. Just laugh. Laugh with me because I am also laughing because in my 20s, I could dance. Like I could just like squat down and like dance. And I could twerk. I had a thicker body, but it's fine. The Lord is still good. Bora uhai. The important thing is that I am alive. Proud of myself for doing my hair. I'm so glad I joined the locks because it took me 2/3 of the time. Let's say no, a lot less. I think half the time it usually does to get the hair done. It was very relaxed. I wasn't doing much anyway. So yeah, this is where we are at. This is at 21 minutes. I am still the same Sharon now that I was yesterday, but I have new goals, hoping to sign up new clients for the health coaching / life coaching. You'll be hearing about collaborations. You'll be hearing about a new project, a podcast. It's about time. What is this? Is this not a podcast? It's not, right? It's just me doing a monologue. I don't know what you class this as, but yes, at least I have a YouTube channel with now 70 videos. I am incredibly proud of myself. You guys, that I saw something through. Big deal for me. Very big deal for me. Yeah, so I'll enjoy the fireworks. I'm about to get a few phone calls before the new year. So yes. Oh, the ex is doing well. I was told he's doing well, which made me very happy. And I remember telling someone, this is love. Love is you genuinely care for someone and you want them to do well, even if you want them to do well away from you or like elsewhere. So yeah, I'm rooting for him. And yeah, now he was a big part of my 2024 being awesome and also tumultuous. So for the awesome bit, yay, thank you. For the tumultuous, we are human and we screw up and I screw up, so who am I to hold this over his head, right? Also, many people will think, oh yeah, you're trying to sound like a nice person. I'm actually not really a nice person. It's just, I'm a scientist. If I hold on to the forgiveness is for me. I'm selfish. I'm an only child. You don't need to teach me this, the selfishness that is the centering self, as you guys have gathered. So for me, it's the forgiveness is the letting go. It's going like, look, it didn't work out. Let's move forward. It's giving yourself permission, space to move forward, and momentum to move forward. We are no longer doing potential. Babes, you're no longer dating men's potential. He's either where you want him to be at, or he's just not the one for you. Yeah, also so that you just don't keep nagging him to become a thing that you have in your head. And this year we're asking for the things we want with actual words, not by hitting pots and pans and throwing tantrums. We're actually going to tell people, this is the thing I would like. We forget the romance for the soap operas. We are being practical romantics. Sawa sawa? Yes, unless you're dating an older guy who's lived with a woman before, aka he has been divorced or is divorced and or separated, and he knows women. He has a PhD in women. But so much for decentralizing men from my life. But you know what? It's fine. I meet them every day. I work with them. They will still be a part of. I'm not going to rush the healing process either. Too old for that. So have an awesome year ahead. Continue doing the awesome things. Scale back on the ones you want to scale back on. And share, like, and subscribe. Have an awesome one. Yes, please tell me in the comment section if there's anything that you want me to hold you accountable for. I am very good at doing that. Like in 2025, and then I'll come back to this. Let's dare each other that we come back to this and see how well we are doing, God willing. 2025, getting into 2026, if Jesus will not have come back to take us home and wind up this world, because it's also, we've had enough as well, especially as Black people, as Black women, as Kenyans, as Kenyan women. Yes. I've said that, and it's become very somber because Kenya has lost a lot of women this past year, and it's sad. They're not just women, it's young people, it's even older folks. It's been a very difficult year for my home country. I miss my home country, but I also am afraid to go back, which is sad. But we keep hope alive because Kenya ni home. Germany will never be my home. I don't care if I get married here. Like my aunt who keeps going home. Kenya is here. It's in my blood. It's in my heart. It's my home. Now and forever. So stay happy and healthy. Someone please tell Dr. Mike I keep using his phrase so that he can just come and like my videos and I can feel like, my life is complete. Bye, guys. Happy New Year.